Tony's 44th birthday, and Wesley kept giving him gift-wrapped chances, and my goodness did he take them. Now let's move on to our only debutant left in this year's men's draw, Glen Durrant, who took on a rockin' and a rollin' Alan Norris, who seems to have had enough of not reaching his potential here, and he's toughened up a bit. So we join this with Chuck 1 set up, and it's 2 legs all in the decisive and final leg of the second set.
Great first start. Tad unlucky with the second.
100.
It's good enough though.
$60.
Well, these two have only met once before, and it was a very significant meeting, particularly for Durrant, because Norris won. It was the final qualifier for Lakeside 2012. So Norris booked
96.
his place at Durrant's expense, and at that stage, Glen, of course, had never played here. Well, that would have been a particularly chastening defeat to take.
100.
Norris went all the way through to the quarterfinals that year, but they meet again on the Lakeside stage proper for a place in the quarters.
$85. 43.
So after 9 darts now, Durrant returns looking to tee up a nice finish. Good first dart. Treble 20. Beautiful. Both in. Spectacular. Maximum for Durrant at last, and leaving him on the ideal checkout.
100. Glen, you acquire 40.
Going nowhere in this set. Now double top to win it, and tied up at 1 set apiece.
Game from the second set. Glen Durrant.
And in a context of the match, it's a brilliant recovery. 3 darts and doubles in this set. Glen's hit all 3 at 4 and 8, and a dart that tops 3 big legs. 1-1 the score.
And maximum number 4 for Norris. Hot atmosphere and hot darts.
$46.
Another one goes in. Oh, unlucky. Just the wrong side of the wire. And look where the third one was. Tough luck for Norris.
$60.
But well in charge of this first leg of set number 3. Even more in charge now.
140.
First 8 darts of this leg, all trebles. 7 in the perfect treble.
Well, he can get an 11 darter here, Norris. Durrant way back, so no 80. Pressure whatsoever. 58 Norris. 18 tops you'd anticipate. Here comes for an 11 darter. That's impressive throwing.
Second leg, Glen to the first. Game on.
Excellent leg of darts from Alan Norris.
100.
He's been all over the place. Hails from Somerset. Spent time in the Netherlands, in Scotland as well.
96.
Had a spell in Sweden as well, didn't he? He's been all over the shop. Multicultural.
$140.
Oh, this is good. This is really good now from both men. Ratcheting up the standard.
5 for Alan in the game so far. Can Durrant reply in kind? Just the wrong side of the wire. 180 from Norris, followed by a 135 from Durrant. Alan just assessing again what the situation is here.
57.
126 required for Durrant.
126.
Norris not on a finish. 6 darts from here. Oh, it's a great first start. Just working it out. 9 would leave 16s.
94.
Very nice.
Chuck miscounted last time round.
92. Glen, you
It's a double
32.
16 here for Durrant to make it 1-all in legs and sets. No
Game
problem.
shot the second leg. Glen Durrant.
Counting just absolutely of paramount importance. Want to get your kids to be good at doing their takeaways, at mental arithmetic? Get them on the
Third
hockey.
leg, Alan to throw first. Game on.
It works well for my lads. They're good at taking 1 and 5 off anything.
100.
Oldest swingers in town in tonight by the look of it.
$140. 100. 100.
Norris with only 140 in the first 4 visits to the hockey between these two players. Almost a sense that this is just a little breather. That was a 180 on the floor.
That's unlucky. That was off the wire. Look at this. Brilliant.
180.
Durrant then to take the advantage. 81 required.
81.
Starting down the bottom of the board, of course. Bullseye.
34. Alan, you require 41.
Tops for Norris. He's
Game shot
held.
the third leg. Alan Norris.
Looks as though that one was going to slide away.
Game on.
But he's clung on and takes a 2-1 advantage with the match tied 1 apiece in sets.
That was the 5th successive dart of the
100.
double that Alan has hit. And the miss at ball was the first miss in 5 for Glen.
100.
Critically, as far as Norris was concerned, it means he's 2-1 up in legs rather than 2-1 down. Durrant now throwing to hold and stay in the 3rd set.
57.
Good switch. Lovely cover shots. Now that puts Durrant under pressure. Norris ahead and poised maybe for something special and to take this leg and with it the set. Durrant will have other ideas. Needs a treble.
98.
No.
Unlucky those first 2 darts. Perfect elevation, but still with a decent advantage here. The pressure on Glen. And he got the treble with the 3rd dart, which was absolutely crucial because it means that he is on a finish.
Important last dart indeed. Loose last dart from Norris. And that puts Durrant now in a strong position. 132 when Norris returns. If he returns. He will do now.
100.
Well, he said a 122 already. Now a 132.
Alan, you require 132.
The 3rd set, a 2-1 lead. Treble 19 would have left Bull.
60. Glen, you require 46.
So here comes Durrant. 46 to square it up again. That's the easy part now, double 16. Not a bad marker.
30.
Oh, the adjustment just too much, and again, you see by the way he stuttered on the walk to the board, he thought that was in.
Double 12 then for Norris for the set. One more dart at it. Hits it. He's 2-1 up.
He's really revelling in the atmosphere this year, Alan Norris. He's feeding off the crowd. Getting the adrenaline rush from the support. First to 4. And the unseeded Norris 2-1 up now.
96. $59.
I can't remember the last time that Alan had 3 darts and scored less than 60. We've been peppering the trebles, some wonderful high scoring.
117.
Look at these figures, and this is after just 3 sets of the match so far.
82.
Checkouts have been pretty handy as well. Norris, as I said, in his first match, averaged 47% checkouts, and now he's got a 53% checkout rate.
96. Glen, you acquire 148.
Didn't get the treble that he needed, but as you can see, Alan, after a poor leg by the standards that he set himself in this match, is not in a position to capitalise here.
59.
Not yet, anyway.
$41. Glen, you acquire 89.
89 then for Glen.
$57.
16s when he comes back, and he will be back.
He surely will. All Norris can do is try and put a little bit of pressure on, but not with darts like this. Blocked his route to the treble 20, comes
61.
down. Oh, he misses the cover shot as well. Treble 7, and so Norris 32. Double 8 now. 4s.
Good shot the first
Third
leg.
time lucky.
Second leg Alan to play first, game on.
That was why Alan was so frustrated, because he'd left himself on 162 on a
100.
bogey. Academic in the end, as Glen hits the double 4.
$140. 60.
Alan's had just the one major final in his career so far. Runner-up at Zyder Down in 2012, having had 2 170 checkouts in the process. And there was a bullet with his name on it. Stephen Bunting beat him in the final. He came close to a 9-darter
40.
here a couple of years ago. Lost to Christian Kiss in the quarter-final. Christian, the eventual champion, almost on the wrong end of a 9-darter. Alan missing a dart at double 12 for that. He certainly had some moments, but it's good to see him playing with such fantastic consistency. And he'll be feeling that he's doing himself justice this week so far with some excellent darts.
60.
Norris on 201. Great first start.
100.
Steady ton, keeping the advantage.
$91. Alan, you require 101.
Treble 14 would leave tops.
61.
Just the wrong side of the
Glen, you
wire.
require 170.
This would be a decent time to do it. It's a double top
96.
for Allen.
Alan, you require 40.
To level up this set.
Game shot the second.
Beautifully done.
Norris.
9 darts out of 17 now in doubles. And that makes it 1 apiece. And Norris with the 2-1 advantage, remember, in sets.
That's great consistency around the doubles, because in that first match that he had against Waits, he was 9 from 19 over the match as a whole, 9 from 17 today. So further improvement from what was a pretty impressive return anyway.
54.
Anybody clocks up that sort of checkout rate, assuming they're scoring decently, makes them mighty hard to
100.
beat. Superb darts again. And they're underlining the checkout statistics from Norris. Really good. 50% overall for the tournament, Jim.
And Durrant's power scoring is pretty good too. 8 for the match. 3rd of them for the T-sider. Will this be number 9? Yes, it is. Anything you can do. I can do better.
And no checkout for Durrant, but there is one for Norris. So really important that he gets a decent score here, and it's not coming.
77.
That's an important last dart.
127.
Norris can hurt him now.
Excellent first start. Bullseye for a 127 against the darts. Brilliant finish from Alan Norris. 122 is impressive in the second set. Now 127, and even he.
Back down to earth, composes himself, looks to build on it, and does so beautifully. And with a second. Oh, wonderful! Maximum number 7 for Norris.
'96.
We're going to get one day, you know. Not this time, though.
55.
Just a little reaction to his support. He stood and admired that 127. Just waited half a second before going to take the dart out of the bull and pursed his lips.
Always that little 83. Bit of special reaction, isn't it, with the bullseye checkout.
'60.
One thing that's very evident tonight.
57.
Was also evident in that match against Scott Waits. That Chuck really enjoying it. He's had his problems with injuries. That didn't help him last year at all in the defeat to Wesley Harms. He didn't use it as an excuse at all, but he was having shoulder problems. 3 of those now, and he's really relishing what's happening here.
He lost his interest to an extent. He just lost his momentum, lost the sparkle for the game, Alan Norris, and it seems to be
46.
back. And this now
Alan,
could put him 3-1
106.
ahead, and that would look very good. Great first darts. Tops now. Oh, yes! Takes the set 3-1, and he's 3-1 ahead. Only one more needed.
So 1 set away, and there were no surprises. One-way traffic in the 5th set as he banged out 3 legs in a row. An average of 93.85. Chuck is through to the quarterfinals. Our last debutant bows out, and Norris